working with insert tab ribbons. So insert, we have the page, we have the table, we have the illustration, we have app media, we have comments, we have header and footer, we have the text, and then we have the symbol. That is the equation, and we have the symbol. So these are the already templates that we have. Okay, these are already template that we have. So this is where you can insert a new formula or a new equation. Okay, click on the insert new equation. So we have your equation. So we have this place for the symbols, then we have this place for we have the equation tools on your tabs. Then you have your equation here, so you can put your equation, then you have your symbols. So you have different symbols at that place. So this is where your equation will appear. Okay, this is where your equation will appear. So we have the format, the operators, the structure. So this the way you want it to be. You have the matrix, the operator, the limit, you have the accent, we have functions, the bracket, we have large operators, we have integral, we have the radical, we have the script, we have the fraction. Okay, for this example that I want to do, so I'm going to pick this fraction. We have different fraction types that you want, but I'm picking the number one. So I have the numerator, we have the denominator. So those boxes is where you want to type into. So now let me click on the one on top, so I can put this equation. Let's say I, for example, want to write the equation for the almighty formula. So I have my minus b, then I have my symbol. Let me apply the symbol to that place, the plus or minus. Then I have the root. Now I want to take the root. Okay, I have the square root. I can just pick the square root on that box. I will click on that box. So when I click on that box, then I need the script, superscript. So put b, then on the up box, then put your -2. Okay, so now just click on that box. Make sure that when you click on that box, the box is already selected. So if you continue typing, so everything is going to be superscripted. So now, but I want it to be on the same line with b. So I will press my tab 1, so I can press minus, can continue with 4ac. So whatever things that you put on that place is going to be under the square root. So you continue typing. If you press tab once again, it's going to be online with the line. So I will click on the box below, so I can type my 2a. So that is the formula. You can also type in by putting your cursor to where you want it to place and continue. Let's say equal to x, then type I, click outside. When you click outside, everything is upgraded. So that is where you can insert your equation, and this is symbols. So this is most recent use, and this is where you can find more symbols. So these are, you can scroll down, you can change the symbol character. We have special characters also. On these special characters, so just like if you press Alt Control C, it will automatically changes to copyright. So you have so many things that you can do from that place. Now if you press 3IV plus enter, you will automatically have horizontal line. You press it, can you see it now? Now let's go back to the symbol. Let's go back to the symbol, more symbol and special characters. So we have all these shortcuts that you can use to turn it to shortcuts. Now let me press Alt Control C, so it will automatically changes to copyright. Okay, before I talk about the drop cap or the word art, so first let's talk about how to insert a text box. So we have already templates. We have the templates there, but this is where you can insert a text box. These are already templates that you can use. Okay, so now let's talk about the how to insert a text box. So I've clicked on that, so you can now just click and drag. So this is where I want to insert my text box. Okay, so now you can just click inside and type in. So we already have the format tools so that you can use to format your text box. These are the ribbons. These are what you can do from that place. So now let me type in this class work. Okay, so now you can change so many things from that place. Let's say for the border, so if I want to remove the border, I want to change the border color. So now you click on that place, so you have the task bar on that place, so you can change the color, the outline color. You can change the outline lines, either thick, or you can change the color. You can remove the outline also. So I have removed the outline, so that's allow you to put your text anywhere. So you can change, you can turn it to button. Okay, so you see there are so many templates from that end. So you can even change this to 3D. Okay, you can have the presets, you have different styles from that place. You have the preset, you have the shadow, you have reflection. So you can pick anyone. You can just play with anyone on that place. You can even change the color, the filling, by click on the shape and fill in the color. You can also use picture or gradient or texture. So if you are using texture, we have different textures. So you click and you apply texture to that. Okay, you can see it. Now you can also do shape effects. Use shape effects. You have different effects. You have the soft edge, you have the bevel, you have 3D rotation. You have so many ones, so you can just pick on them and play around with this. Can you see? You can also use the word art. So I have the word art, different word arts for the text. So you come to the format. Don't forget, come to the format and you see the word art also. You can apply the word art also as a text. If you don't want to use that, you can also use the word art from that end. So you come to the format. Then you choose the text direction. Okay, I have text direction. I have the align text, left, right, and center. You can also click on create link in case you are using it for button. So I have the create link. Just click on that one. So now I have the position. I have the wrap text. I have bring forward. You can wrap text. You can put it in front or back. You have the forward, bring backward, and a lot of things that you can do from that end. So I will explain it later. You can also change the font color. Okay, so we explain that one better off. So now let's go back to the insert and let's choose object. Now click on the object. So now when you click on the object, then you can choose text from file or the object. So now click on the object. So now this is where you can embed a lot of things, like you can embed Microsoft S, you can embed Microsoft Equation 3.0, you can embed Excel worksheet. So that allow you to work in Excel while you are still inside the Microsoft Word. Okay, so now for this tutorial, so I'm going to click on Microsoft Equation 3.0, then click on the OK. So now this is another way you can write the equation. So it's far better than the first one that we have used. Now let's see, these are the tools that you need to use, and they are very simple to use. Now you have the fraction. So now let's write the same equation that we wrote last time. So now let's have that. I have the fraction minus b, then I have the plus or minus. Just come to the symbol, relational symbols, click on that. So now I can pick that. So I'll have the plus or minus at that place. So I include the plus or minus at that place. You can find it everywhere, anywhere you can see. So I need the sort. So now let's put the sort. Okay, I have what do I need? I need a script. Okay, so just put a script. But before that, you have to enter the alphabet. So I have the sort, then you have to enter the B first, then now put your script. So now you move your arrow, then you write your 4AC, then you click down, then you go out to write your 2A. So any symbol that you want to use is already, any mathematical symbol you want to use is there. So now if you compare the two equations together, you see there is a difference from it. Okay, so this one look like a professional mathematics, while this one just like a normal typing. So anyone you want to use depend on you. As usual, let's generate a text. So I have generated a text. So now click on the first paragraph. So now let's go back to the insert and let's choose the drop cap. So now on the drop cap, I will have different drop cap. So with drop cap options. So when you have done with that, so this is how the drop cap look like. Let's talk about headers and footers. Okay, so now just put your cursor at the end. Now let's create more pages. You have the blank page. You can click on blank page, or you press Ctrl Enter to have more pages. So now I have page of 9 of 9, so I have more pages now. Still, you can do page break or blank page, so anyone that you feel like, or you can also choose the cover page. So now let's first do about the cover page first. So now these are the templates for the cover page. You can just pick any one, then you edit it. So very straightforward. So now you can click on the insert and we look for page numbering under the header and footer. You can find it at that place. So we have the page numbering at that place on the top or on the bottom, so anywhere you want your numbering to be. So you can see, you can scroll down and pick any option that you want. Okay, I'm choosing on the bottom, so I click on this style. So you can find it there. If you scroll down, you can see your page. You can go down, then you see different page at that place. So now on the header, let's go back to the first page. So you can scroll down to the first page. So now back to the first page and just get to it. Okay, so this is my first page. That's the title bar, and you see this is page number 2. Okay, so that's the page number 2. If you don't want this to show on page number 1, on the design, on the header and footer tools where you have the design, okay, so you can just pick page numbering, remove page numbering, or you can say different style that you want. Okay, this is the style you want. Okay, if you don't want it to continue from page 1, you can just set it off on this place. Okay, you want this to start on this page, and when you are done with that, you just click OK. So don't forget, you can also start from on that page again, that's continuous page. Okay, so you can scroll down, so you can see that the page numbering didn't start from one, it starts from the other one. So now on the header, you can increase the footer. Okay, the margin, you can reduce the margin of that place. By default is always 0.5, and you can also differentiate first page. That means that you don't want the first page to show. That's okay. So you can say, okay, you want the odd number alone or the even number to show. So you can also check it from that end. So it depends on what you want. Just play around with the tools or the tab tools. Okay, you can scroll down. Can you see it? So the distance and they are being reduced. You can differentiate it. Okay, so now you don't want it to show the document text, so also you can check it from that end. So now on the header, you can just type the title of the document on your header. So we use the footer for that. Then close it, and you close it and you scroll down, you see all your pages. We have the header, we have that title, and you see it. So you have that title, so that is nice. Okay, now let's talk about the comment. How you can apply a comment to your document. Okay, let's say you are a project supervisor. Just click on where you want to apply the document. Don't forget, you highlight it or you select it, then you click on the comment. So you can just add your comment to that point. So whatever things that you see, you just type it there, just like what I've typed right away. So now there's another way you can do that. So when we get to that place, you will see it. So that is comment. Anytime you put your mouse on that place, so that you already have a comment at that point of time. Yes, how to add a link just from the same insert. Just click on the hyperlink. The first thing is to highlight the text. You want to make a link. Okay, after that, just go to the hyperlink or simply press Ctrl K. So you have this dialog box. So this app where you can link to, you can list to existing file, you can link to page in this document, you can create a page, or you can the current folder, or you can create that. You can browse a page or from the recent page. So it depends on where you are linking to. So that is where you click onto. So that is look into the document. So it's going to link into that place. Let's assume that you want to link to external. You highlight the text first, then just come to the hyperlink, click on your screen tips. It's not necessary, but you can just put anything at that place. Then come to the address, so where you are linking to, then put your address of where you are linking to. Don't forget, you have to start with https:// then www. microsoft.edu.ng, then click on OK. So it's already turned the test into a link. Can you see our tips? The tips has been here. Click here to see more information. That is our tips. Okay, on the mouse over, it will always show at that point of time. Okay, now let's talk about the illustration. We have the screenshots, we have the pictures, we have the online pictures, we have the shapes, we have the smart art. Okay, so all of them, they are the same method. So I'm going to take the smart art for example now. So I have the list, I have the process, the circle, the hierarchy. Okay, so you have different types of the circles, and you see you have the hierarchy. Also, you have also for the relationship. So we also have a matrix, pyramid. So let's take the hierarchy for example now. I'll click on that and click OK. So it has given me the template. I have this test. You can add your tests at this point. Let me just put memory. So now I have RAM, I have ROM, and I have SIMO. So let's assume that I want to delete this test. It's empty. So you just click on the border, then you come to your tools, then you click on delete, or you press delete on your system. So it's going to be delete. So you can promote. Let's assume that I want to promote ROM, or you want to demote, or you want to insert. These are the place that you will click on. You can promote, you can demote, you can insert another new one to that place. Then you can change the format. Okay, so we have different formats. You can change the structure too. You can change the structure, and you can change this to 3D. You can click on the tools up there. On the tools we have the design, we have the format. So we have different formats. Okay, you can just change, you can play along with it. Okay, so now let's go back to insert, and let's take another new sheet and do another things. No, like come back to the insert, and let's click on the screenshot. Okay, so now when you click on the screenshot, the two things that have been open initially will be showing. So you can crop it, you can insert it, you can click on the already open files. Okay, so now let's click on this cropping. So I want to crop the already open file. So just click and drag to where you want to insert the image. So automatically it's going to insert it to your new page. So from that end, there's other thing that you can do. Okay, you can change the color, you can do a lot of formatting on that place. You see that the format table has been shown. So we have different format. You can crop, you can change the color, you can even put a structure to it. Different structure are there, so you can change it to different layouts. So you have a lot of things that you can apply to the image that you just inserted. You can put a border, so you can play along with it. You can change the color for the border, you can change the thickness of the border, you can even put the outline, and you can remove the outline. Then you can make the image to be within house, put it left, right, center, and just you can also crop the image. Okay, you can crop the image. So see the way you can crop it, you just click on that place, and then the angle at that place, you just click on it, you click and drag. Once you are done, you just click outside, it's going to crop it. So these are things that you can do with image. So you can right click on it, you can set image as picture. So when you set it as picture, so you can save it and it becomes your normal picture. So you can also bring out the picture from what you have saved already from your document. So when you do that, you already have it on your document. Let's generate tests. Okay, so we already have tests here, so you can click and drag that test here. So you have the test as inline, so you can go to the format, then you align it, or you wrap the test. You can put it at square or tight or true or top or bottom, so it allows you to move the image anywhere. You can put it behind the text, or you can put it in front of the text, depending on what you want. Okay, you can bring it forward, so you have the text. You can say square, bring it behind the text, so it's going to be behind the text or in front of the text. So you can change the position, so you can do a lot of things from that format. You can send behind, you can bring in front, assuming you have more than 2 images. You can bring forward, or you can send back off if you have 2 more image. Okay, you can rotate it, you can put it at different rotation. You see, you can rotate it. Let's take a new sheet and let me summarize the table for you in a few seconds. So you have the table, you have the template, you can see you can insert a table or you can draw a table. You use a template, anyone. You have the table tools, you have the design and format layout, you have the layout. So now on the layout, you can draw the table, you can erase, just click on that, you have your eraser, just click on the line, or you have the insert above, insert below, or insert right or left. You can delete, you can erase anything, any table, any line, or you can just put outline, you can split it, or you can auto fit it. So now let's put a text on the cell, so you can align it, align center, align left, up or down, right. So depend, you can align the text or change the orientation, so depending on what you can do. So we also have the design, so you can just pick that and choose the styles, different styles. You can modify the styles also, so depending on what you want. Everything is done on your layout and design. So now let's go back to insert and let's pick a shape. So now let's pick a shape. You have different shape, you just click and you just drag it. So when you drag it, so we have your format also. So on your format, you can change the draw, you can change, edit the shape, you can convert the shape to any other things. So you just click on the lines and click, then you start dragging, so you can change the shape from one format to another thing, from one shape to another thing. So you can change the shapes, so by clicking on that, so that is the shape. So you can modify the shape depending on what you want. So you can change the outline just like the way we have taught before. You can shape, you can put the shape fields. You want to change the color, you want to add the texture, right click on the shape, then you start typing on the shapes. So a lot of things to do on that place. So that is the end of today's class. So now we meet you by when we explain the design, the page layout and other things. Thank you for watching.